Hello, friends. My normal focus is about collecting and showing cards I'm picking up that are beautiful. Some of the best examples of Hall of Fame vintage baseball cards.
Those are good.
Well, today I'm going to flip this around and we're going to look at the cards that are scraping the bottom of the barrel. The cards that I in no way at all considered for adding to my collection.
Why screw up a good thing?
So let's take a peek at some of these really horrible examples out there. Stick around, check it out.
Lady, we go for a ride.
Hello, friends. I am John, and I am the 3D 80s kid. All right, so like the title showed, I am going to be focused on the worst cards of MLB Hall of Famers from the vintage card era. And we're going to do this in small chunks. I'm not going to overwhelm you with all kinds of ugliness. Let's just do a few players at a time, and let's see how this goes with our first episode here.
I just didn't want to overwhelm you.
I have thrown together a presentation, so let's get that up on the screen. Here we go. Ugly Cards, Episode 1, the worst cards of vintage baseball Hall of Famers. And I am doing this kind of in the order of oldest to newest that corresponds to my plan for collecting vintage Hall of Fame players. So let's kick things off first with our first player here, and that is Enos Slaughter. I have got his 1959 Topps card. Looks like he's pretty pissed off that his career is coming to an end here.
Every man has a right to be himself.
Not exactly a flattering shot there. He does not look pleased. Nor should he be. His career's coming to an end soon. So sorry, Enos. Your 59 card is not a great shot there. Up next, we have got Phil Rizzuto. Now, this one is kind of famous for being horrible, as many folks consider this one to be his mainstream rookie card, despite the fact that he's actually on the 41 double play set 7 years earlier. But, what the hell's going on with his jersey there being all puffed up, making him look like he's somehow overweight?
Mom, tell them I'm not fat. I'm just big boned.
Just crazy look to this card. So, fairly well known being his technically rookie card among the masses. So up next, we have got a special entry here.
I call it the not special.
I had to include this one. This isn't, a mainstream card, but it's just so bad. It's, let's, this is a case of playing the game. Do you remember as a kid where, what is wrong with this picture? Got three big things. Let's go easiest to most challenging here. First of which, the big huge thing, Larry Doby being the guy who 3 months after Jackie Robinson broke the color barrier. Something's kind of wrong with the face on the artwork on this one, don't you think? But
Very definition of a whitewash.
And then item number 2, while he hit left-handed like many baseball players end up doing, he was actually a right-handed thrower, and so this one here showing him throwing left-handed clearly is not an accurate depiction either, as he did throw right-handed.
Yes, hello, Creed Bratton, Quality Assurance.
And then our final detail, the advanced one, if you weren't aware, he at no point in his major league career ever wore number 57. So
Sounds like they nailed it.
So great job, MP and company, for producing some of the worst cards ever made. They started out with their set in the middle of the war, 1943. You can forgive them a little more for maybe having a lack of resources during that time frame, as everything was devoted to the war effort. But no excuses here with what they did with this card in 1949. So
Great, really great job. Yeah.
Moving on, we have got then his mainstream card. 52 Topps is my pick there. He just looks irritated by even get his picture taken. Not flattering at all. Just even the angle of the shot, you can't even tell that he looks athletic in that picture. It just comes off wrong.
Doesn't look good. It also doesn't feel right.
Clearly not the happiest to pose there. So moving on, next we have got a shock for some here. I know.
What the hell is that doing here?
But let's just hear me out here. Look at this picture. like clearly the artist took this from a photo and then made his rendition, but I don't think the artist like believed or whatever that Yogi actually looks that different as a person, because he made this character look more like a normal human. And we've all seen so many photos of Yogi. He does not look like a normal person. And yet this guy's got more of a chiseled jawline. The nose is just all straight, and that's not Yogi. I don't know. It just doesn't strike me as even looking like an accurate depiction.
Did he say mutant?
Of what I know to be Yogi Berra, and that's the thing that bothers me on this card. So if you disagree, so be it. But to me, it's his worst shot. So
whatever, dude. Whatever. Peace. God bless.
Moving on. Ralph Kiner, 55 Bowman. The majority of his cards, he's actually got the batting stance. And this one, they tried to do something different. It looks like they tried to be a little playful with pretending like he's going to catch a ball. But the way he's got his arms there does not look like anything natural, like he's actually going to catch the ball. If anything, he looks like he's about to be a murder victim in a horror movie to me with this pose.
Worse than Friday the 13th Part 2.
It just strikes me as like not a natural baseball pose in the slightest, as far as someone actually going to catch the ball. So there we go. 55 Bowman for Ralph Kiner. Up next, 62 Tops, Richie Ashburn. I mean, the mouth. I mean, seriously, Tops, you did him so dirty there.
I mean, this is cruel and unusual punishment.
With this one, I mean, he's like in the whole licking his lips, like they're dried out. I mean, you can forgive 62 Tops with the Mets. A lot of them are going to be hatless because the Mets being a brand new team, they didn't have any photos of them actually having Mets hats. So they used a lot of hatless shots so they didn't have to airbrush the hat away. So, or the logo on the hat or whatever to make them like dark and blank because they had no Mets photos at that point. But man, they just did not do any kindness to him, capturing him with that facial expression, did they? So,
no, they did not.
Yeah, there we go. Richie Ashburn. All right, Robin Roberts, a little bit later in his career here with the Orioles on 65 Tops, but man, look how his brow is just all furrowed with the wrinkle lines. Like he was not prepared to be photographed here, and is not a flattering shot at all. Not to mention that he looks like he's just all sweaty faced, and it's not flattering in the slightest.
Look at him, he's a mess.
Yeah, Tops, once again, top marks for photography. Good job, Tops.
Top notch.
So, all right, next, Bob Lemon. Oh, man. I look at this one and I think, man, this is like the dad staring at you angry face that you experienced multiple times as a kid. Dad did not have to say a word when he's glaring at you with that face. You knew exactly what that meant, and you were going to fix whatever it is that you screwed up or whatever it is you did wrong. And he did not have to say a damn thing when Dad made that face.
It's time for an ass whooping.
And that's what I'm seeing on this 58 Tops Bob Lemon card. So there we go. All right, what do we got next? 53 Tops Monty Irvin. Oh, what the hell's he looking at?
Flying saucer.
He's in this awkward sideways pose and he's staring up in the sky. I mean, weirdness with the mouth position. And the thing that's puzzling to me is, where is this taken? Because it looks like behind him there's a house right behind the fence. Where is this ballpark?
Let's go.
But just the facial expression is not in the least flattering. About the only positive you could say about this card is, at least from 52 to 53, they learned how to spell his first name. So
It's the small victories, you know?
Yay, Tops. So, all right, up next, Roy Campanella. Now, this is a guy who has got nothing but great cards outside of this I screwed up 54 Bowman issue.
Po Buddy's perfect.
Oops. But most of his cards, when they're the portrait like that, he's got a smile. Of course, there is, going back all the way to the rookie with the blank face, that in my previous video I converted that into a work ID photo badge. But this one, he just looks downright agitated or annoyed. So this one, to me, just top the rookie just slightly on that front. But all the rest of the cards in his normal base run are just great cards that I would be happy to own any of those. But This one struck to me as one of the ones. No, thank you. So
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
so, all right, so that is enough for now. We will continue this series again moving forward. But everybody, it's a good day to talk about baseball cards, wasn't it? So let's try again tomorrow. All right, bye for now. I'll see you later.
Well, see you next time.
Yeah, unless I get lucky and break a leg.
All right, let's cleanse our palates with some nice cards here. We've got the 1949 Bowman Phil Rizzuto. Much better than that horrible rookie card of his. And we've got 1950 Bowman Larry Doby. Love it, love it, love it. All right, now that is Yogi Berra's face. Not that chiseled jaw, perfect nose thing going on in that 53 card. That is not my Yogi Berra. Oh, and then 51 Topps Ralph Kiner. Great smiling shot there. Much more natural. And 52 Topps Bob Lemon. Nice look to that card with him gazing off in the distance, almost majestically there. Great card of the Hall of Fame pitcher. And to finish things off, let's give you the 53 Bowman color, Roy Campanella. Love this Bowman color shot of him. Yes. All right. Now that's the way to finish a video.